Welcome back, Outlaws. On today's adventure, we head over to the Hilo side of the big island of Hawaii and check out one of our favorite places, Rainbow Falls. So stay tuned. Rainbow Falls is a state park of Hawaii. Here at Rainbow Falls, the park provides a lush tropical scene for visitors to explore. Tall mango trees draped in philodendron, African tulip trees, banana plants, and clumps of split-leaf philodendron. All you have to do is walk across the parking lot, and there's some railings there to enjoy the fine view of the impressive Rainbow Falls. For another perspective on Rainbow Falls, try this really cool short loop that includes an excellent viewpoint of the falls. To your left, as you stand at the railing facing the falls, there's a flight of stairs that guides you 50 feet above the parking lot. One last look from this vantage point before we head up the trail. As we make our way up the trail, I'll share the legend of Rainbow Falls. The goddess Hina, mother of Maui, lived in a large cave behind the watery curtain of Rainbow Falls. Mo'okuna, a huge dragon, lived upriver of the Rainbow Falls. Mo'okuna hated Hina and tried to kill her many times with great floods or by rolling boulders downstream onto her. On one occasion, when a storm had swelled the river's flow, Mo'okuna seized the opportunity to block the river downstream of Rainbow Falls with a huge boulder. He hoped the rising water would trap and drown Hina. She was asleep until the cold water invaded her home, waking her. She cried for help, and Maui, who was fishing out in Hilo Bay, heard her and turned back to shore immediately. Just 2 mighty paddle strokes brought his canoe to the river's mouth. He jumped out, rushed to his mother's aid, and split the boulder with his magic club. The river flowed freely again, and Hina was saved. But Maui was terribly angry and vowed revenge. Mo'okuna fled and tried to hide in a deep pool in the river. Maui cornered him there and summoned for Pele's help. Pele sent red-hot rocks and fiery lava for Maui to throw onto Mo'okuna's hiding place. They were so hot that the water boiled when Maui cast them at Mo'okuna. Scalded, Mo'okuna tried to slip away, but Maui pursued him with the floods of boiling water that killed him at last. The place is now called the Boiling Pots today. The Boiling Pots are just upstream from where we're at right now. It's a little over a mile to go to get there, so we'll be checking that out next. Here we're coming through that big grove of banyan trees that I mentioned earlier. It's really impressive. To give you an idea of the scale of this tree, here's a picture. Check it out. Now we'll head back down the trail and go check out the Boiling Pots. And this is where Maui killed Mo'okuna, with floods of boiling water, also known as the Boiling Pots. Others explain the origin of the Boiling Pots name from little terraced pools. When it rains a lot, the water becomes turbulent, making the pots appear to be boiling. But we like the legend better. We'll go ahead and end this video with a few still shots from the adventure. And as always, thanks for watching.